In Florida on Wednesday, Governor Ron DeSantis signed into law a sweeping Florida immigration bill that bolsters his migrant relocation program and limits social services for immigrants lacking permanent legal status. Key political priorities of the Republican base as he prepares to launch a presidential campaign against Donald Trump. The signing came a day before the expiration of Title 42. DeSantis, he is expected to announce his presidential candidacy in the next few weeks, has made hardening Florida's immigration laws a top priority as he heaps criticism on federal border policy, and he takes a hard right stance geared toward getting elected by the Republican primary voters. The law provides $12 million for DeSantis' migrant relocation initiative, which drew national attention last year when the governor flew a group of South American migrants from Texas to Martha's Vineyard, a move intended to protest federal immigration policy. It also expands requirements for businesses with more than 25 staffers to use E-Verify, a federal system that determines if employees can legally work in the United States. And it prohibits local governments from providing money to organizations that issue identification cards to immigrants lacking permanent legal status in the country, and invalidates out-of-state driver's licenses held by people living in the country illegally. Another provision requires hospitals that accept Medicaid to include a citizenship question on intake forms, which critics have said is intended to dissuade immigrants living in the U.S. illegally from seeking medical care. Last week, the DeSantis administration made public that it had selected 3 vendors it intends to use for the governor's migrant relocation program, suggesting that additional air flights or relocations are likely. One of the vendors is the same aviation company DeSantis' office used for the flight to Martha's Vineyard. A spokeswoman for the governor's Division of Emergency Management, where the migrant relocation program is housed, said contracts with the vendors are still being negotiated. Senate Democratic leader Lauren Book said in a statement that after the signing, instead of using people as political pawns, he should be focused on the job in Florida. This bill is misguided, dysfunctional, disingenuous, and it's a disingenuous way to deal with a problem the federal government should be in charge of fixing. Thanks for watching. For more Brad Show Live, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.